Looking to turn around out in front. He's down, throws it out in front anyway. Save, rebound, backhand, try, and he scores! 3-on-3, drop pass to Kelly. He'll move in. Kelly over to Lobianco, takes the shot, save, rebound, loose in front, and he scores! Hume will keep it alive again. Up ahead for DeLisa. Top of the circle. Has to regroup. Throws it on goal. Backhand try, and he scores! Out in front, Kelly with a backhand try. Kick save. Rebound comes out in front. Backhand again. He scores! Anthony Lobianco. His third of the game. 14th of the season. And with 5:40 left to go in the third period, we're tied at 5.
Coming to you live from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey, this is Trenton Habs Hockey on IYM Sports Radio. Today, the Trenton Habs take on the Long Island Wolfpack in an IJHL Mid-Atlantic Division battle. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's broadcast. The warm-up has completed. Both teams are making their way out onto the ice for introductions in just a minute. That gives us a little bit of time to talk about both clubs. First, for the Long Island Wolfpack, they have a record of 8-18, sitting in fourth place in the Mid-Atlantic Division. They are 2 points behind actually 2 points ahead of the New York Aviators and about 15 points behind Trenton for third place. For the Trenton Habs, they are 17-5-1, sitting in third place, 2 points behind Philadelphia, but they do have 10 games in hand in that situation. Season series between these two clubs. 2-1 in favor of Trenton. First two games were Trenton Habs wins. First it was September 18th at the Canton Showcase, an 8-2 Hab victory. And then right here at the Sun National Bank Center on October 23rd, it was a 4-0 Habs win. But yesterday, right back here, it was a 3-2 Long Island win with Sonny Zuluaga, Sam Fowler, and Matt Gonsalves scoring a goal each. It would be James Kelly and Justin Goldstein scoring for the Habs. Kevin Giron made 7 saves in the loss for the Habs, while Steven Starr was extremely strong, making 28 saves, a lot of them of high quality. The big stat yesterday was Long Island 1 for 2 on the power play, but Trenton a whopping 0 for 6 on the man advantage, something they're going to have to improve if they're going to avoid the sweep here at Sun National Bank Center. Couple quick stories from yesterday. There was a fight late in the game, so there are suspensions on that. 2 suspensions for Long Island. Number 5, Billy Martin, and number 9, Corey Sedano, are ineligible for today's game. While it is, while it is Anthony Lobianco for Trenton, he is ineligible for this game because of that late period fight. They're actually all out for the next 2 games because the fight occurred with less than 10 minutes left to go in the game. So the next 2 games for Trenton will be today and on January 8th, both against Long Island. So Lobianco will be missed for those 2. Plus a couple of additions to the lineup for the Trenton Habs. From the New Jersey Raiders, number 9, Zach England, and number 45, Chris Connor, as they are announcing the starting lineups and about to do the national anthem. Oh, we're going to go right into the national anthem, so we're not even going to cut away. Looks like we're going to start this game a little early today. So here is the national anthem. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, live from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. It's the Trenton Habs and the Long Island Wolfpack in the International Junior Hockey League's Mid-Atlantic Division. As we said a little bit earlier, it was a 3-2 Long Island win yesterday afternoon. Teams are getting ready to line up. Starting in goal for the Trenton Habs will be number 31, Mark Burton. A record of 6-2-1, a 2.55 goals against average. And in goal for the Long Island Wolfpack, number 34, Mitchell Bell. He has no record. This is his first appearance in a Long Island Wolfpack uniform. A little bit of a break here before we get this one on the way. Looks like the Trenton's ready to go, but Long Island is gathered at the back. I'll remind you that coming up on Thursday, December 22nd, we'll be live from the Grundy Arena in Bristol, Pennsylvania, as the Pennsbury High School Falcons will host the Central Bucks East Patriots. Again, that's coming up Thursday at 7:15 p.m. So here we go, Long Island going left to right, Trenton right to left. Glad you could join us on Island Sports Radio and on our YouTube page. And here we go, Long Island controls in the blue. On the far side, it's going to be Cameron Kelly. Trickles in right on goal and covering up the barrel. So welcome to the game and welcome to the IJHL. Mitchell Bell is about 11 seconds in. Those of you on the radio side, just go to our Twitter account, twitter.com/IOM Sports Radio, and click on the Ustream link if you want to watch the game. Long Island controls the zone zone, clear to the near side. He will keep the concepts out in front, gloved down by Arms. Now Willms bats it out to center ice. Kasparowski with it now for the Habs. Near side to Kelly. Quick cross move, trying to make his way out to center ice. Nice pass up to himself off the ball. Moves in 2-on-2, takes a shot that goes off the post. Quick start here for the Habs, but here comes Long Island the other way. Moving into Sam Stevedorf. Gets it across the near side. Goes over the leg. Tries again. Fans. Here comes the other way. Kelly on the near side. Moving out 2-on-2. Across the Robertson. Kelly. Fine. It goes wide. Chasing down the near side is Souza. Takes control. Has a little bit of time. Up ahead for Siegelberg. And he'll gain the line. Dump into the Trenton zone. Burton back behind the goal. We'll leave it for Newcomb. Just a minute into the game. As Newcomb comes out. He just kicks it across for Cangelosi. He'll chip in the Long Island zone and chase it down. Coming back behind the Sonny Villawaga. Goes back to the point, kept alive. Thrown it out in front, saved by Bell. Rebound still loose. Goldstein swings, then tips it back behind. Chases it down, so it's going to be Goldstein. Far side, he dumps it back behind the goal for Rene. Gets cut off there by Zulawaga. And now chipped to the near side for Castillo. He's just whipped off the raft and all the way down, and that will go for icing against the Long Island Wolfpack. Play of 18:27 left to go in the first period. No score. Shout out to everyone down in Ozark, Missouri. Steve Allen runs his own Red Bull Sports Radio. He's the voice of Missouri State University Ice Bears hockey, so a quick shout out to him. He told me he'd be listening, but it's our time difference. He may not be hanging around at 10:30 in the morning. So Long Island controls in their own zone. Now to the near side. Gergich will try to catch up with it. Kept by Rene. Good battle. Now over for Gonzalez, one of the goal scorers in this game. Rene will dump into the Long Island zone. Only got so far. Now Gonzalez has it. He'll dump it on goal. Burt will put it away, catch up with it, and dump it back behind. Cleared around by Hune. But Gergich on the near side keeps alive. Goes in wide of goal. Chasing down far side of Esposito wearing number 88. Knifed out again nicely by Hune. Up for Cangelosi. Crossing the near side. Gonzalez intercepts. Try to make his way into the zone. He'll backhand deep. Costello will catch up with it for the Habs. Left into the corner for one of the new players, Chris Connor, out of Highlands, New Jersey. Gets it out to Sarras, but it's dumped right back into the Trenton zone. Burton will leave it aside for Cangelosi and up for Connor. Back to Cangelosi. Now this through is the other new player. England tries to move in, but he got cut off, and he is offsides. Play is stopped with 17 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the first period. Face off on the near side. Chip forward by Toomey. Ryan's the dasher up ahead for Lindstadt. Will get it all the way across and into the Trenton zone. Fasino will chase down for the Habs. Off the glass, looking for England. Cut off there by Billings, and he'll dump right back in. Now Facina will try it out. To the near side for Connor. Up ahead for Twine. He'll move in 2-on-2. Trying to get around Grisanzio. Into the corner. Takes a shot that goes up the side of the goal. Out in front. Cleared away by Pasmagian. Dumped behind. Throw out in front. Goes all the way back to the point. And Facina can't keep, so he's got to regroup at center ice. Facina with a long pass. I'm not sure who was intended for. It does go on goal, so Bill forced the player into the corner. Goes out to the line. Kaczorowski keeps it alive. Takes his way out of front. Kaczorowski with a shot. Away as Bill got a leg on it. Kept in nicely there by England. Back to Kelly. He couldn't control. Comes back to the point back to center ice for Facina, and he will jump into the Long Island zone. Kelly catches up with it. He leaves it for Meehan. Meehan comes in, takes a shot, goes off the mask of Bell and out to center ice. Tells you how hard that shot was as Twining controls. Pass up ahead, intercepted. It'll be tipped into the Trenton zone. And Trenton going to get some good opportunity, leading in shots 4-1, but nothing to still put on the scoreboard just yet as Newcomb controls. Gets it across for Watkins, intercepted at the line. Long Island trying to move right back in. Souza with a wrist shot that goes wide, may have been deflected by Newcomb. Newcomb clears around to the far side, hops over back to the point, goes, turns, fires, and it goes wide. Near side Watkins, double back behind the goal, is now good pressure here by the Wolfpack. Pass off a stick out to the line. Now across for Kelly. He'll move in 1-on-2. Tries a little toe drag move, a nice play by Grisanzio. They battle 2-on-2 on the near side. Trying to power play into the zone is Armbruster. Gets it over to Kelly. He moves 2-on-1, but had a little trouble controlling side of the goal. Throws out in front. Gergich controls for Long Island and lifts it out to center ice for Souza. He tries to tip it. It's taken by Trenton to the near side. Spins around the forecheck, gets hooked off. Now Souza controls. There's nothing involved. Thrown out in front, goes off a leg as Armbruster almost knocked away by fell. But now near side of the nose, forward. Intercepted once again. Souza moves it offside. Trying to drag the leg there was Esposito, but the lines didn't think so. So play is stopped with 14:56 left to go in the first period. Still no score between the Trenton Habs and the Long Island Wolfpack. Wolfpack ball, they'll dump Sonny Zuluaga. Burton behind the goal, clears around the glass to the near side for Rene. Rene gets the ball down by Connie, but still lifts out the center ice. Backhand up ahead into the corner, far side. Chasing back is Esposito. Cangelosi rides him in the boards, takes control of the puck, gets it out in front for Rene, takes a shot blocked away. Tries another batted out of the air there, and it went just wide. Now escaping out is going to be Esposito. Lifts it forward. Kaczorowski will cut it off, though, for the Habs. Cross for Facina. Then up for Rene. Todd Rene will lose it to Gonsalves. Chip forward there by Goldstein. But now it is Zuluaga cleared on the near side for Koniuk. All the way across for Esposito. Tries to move in 2-on-2. Knocked down there by Kaczorowski. Now it's a penalty coming up. It's going to be touched up by Trenton, but it's a Long Island penalty away from the play, so they'll pull the goaltender. They're calling that the offsides, actually. I got tricked again. I always do, as now it's offsides on Trenton. Playing a 2-referee, 1-linesman system, so the referee does call the lines once in a while, and I thought the hand up meant that it was a avoided penalty, but I was obviously wrong. So play stop with 13:58 left to go in the first period, no score. Face off at center ice, Will Toomey to take the draw against Peter Twining. They still dig at it. Twining comes up with, tries to back him over the head, knifed out of the air by Weisler. Now coming up with is Chris Connor, passes back for Watkins. He has to race back to grab it. Now near side for Cody Newcomb. Off the stick there of Zach England, right in front of the Trenton goal. Chris Watkins grabs it, the defenseman out of Spokane, Washington. Gets it right back from Newcomb. And tips it up to Chris Connor. Long pass for England. He'll move in 1-on-1. Tries a little toe drag move himself, but knocked away by Billings. Back behind the goal. Twining comes up and throws out in front. Goes off a couple legs. Goes back to the point. Trying to keep it alive was Trenton. It's going to be a hand pass. Touchdown. They wave it off. The referee on the far side kept it alive. So it's a hand pass as Watkins batted it to Newcomb. So play is stopped with 13:23 left to go in the first period. Let you know that our next Habs broadcast will be next year, January 8th. It's Sunday, January 8th from the Dix Hills Arena, Dix Hills, Long Island, New York, as the Trenton Habs will take on the same Long Island Wolfpack. Faceoff is controlled by Trenton. He'll dump all the way down. Coming out of his goal is Bell. Otherwise, that might have been icing. Now it's center ice. Pass intercepted by Weissler. To the Trenton zone. Newcomb on the near side. Across for Watkins. Slowly setting things up. Long pass up ahead. Trying to tip forward there is Kelly. Intercepted by Grisanzio. Off the glass up for Weissler. Pass in. Newcomb cuts it off. Tries to dump in. Gets decked there on a hit by Will Toomey. But racing back to grab it is Peter Twining for the Habs. Pass up off of Twining. He tries to chase down far side. Looking for Kelly. Too strong for him. Grisanzio controls near side. Gains the line, and he'll dump into the Trenton zone. Burton will come out and slow it down. Far side corner Armbruster. Dumps it back behind. Looking for Newcomb, but it's cut off there by Souza. Souza will try a wraparound. Comes out in front. The shot. Nice save there by Burton. As back behind the goal, they come out with it. And it's going to be Souza knocked away. Armbruster up the boards and out to the center ice. Moving in is Austin Meehan. Could be a 2-on-1. Meehan moves in with Kelly. Takes a shot. Saved by Bell. Loose in front. Dives across and paddles it away off the line. Into the corner it goes. It's Grisanzio. Around the dasher. Cassiolic will pinch in to keep. He battles with Souza. Also reaching in is Tafella. Trickles out to the line and out to center ice. Could be a break here for Long Island. Near side, this is Siegeldorf coming in 3-on-1. Throws it across. Diving backwards. Cassiolic to tip it away. And then he slides right into the goal and knocks it off. So play is stopped with 11:54 left to go in the first period. Still no score here. Trenton Habs and the Long Island Wolfpack. Shots on goal are 5-3. But most importantly, there is no score on the board. Face off to the right of Burton. Controlled by Goldstein. Cleared around to the near side. Looking for Todd Willms. Kept the line by Gervich. Turns and fires, and it goes wide. Because of the angle of the shot, that's going to come all the way out to center ice. Sonny Zuluaga tries to clear up ahead. Intercepted by a shot. Oh, wow, what a goal by Cangelosi. He had me tongue-tied. A wonderful play there. Cangelosi with the intercept, and he backhanded it home. Wow. For Cangelosi. That is his 15th of the season. And with 11:37 left to go in the first period, it's 1-0 Trenton. A big giveaway out in front, right onto the stick of Cangelosi. And he used his size and speed to come out in front and backhand it home. And here comes Todd Renee on the far side, moving in once again. Dumps back behind the goal. Grisanzio's there. Tries to get around the hit of Goldstein. Cleared to the near side for Esposito. Helped along and all the way down. Actually, it's not going to quite make it for icing. It's on goal anyway, so Burton will leave it for Hune. To the near side for Fatima. Back behind for Hune. Now pass up ahead for nobody in particular. Look like it was angling forward for Cangelosi. Coming up with it will be Connor. He'll dump deep into the zone. Grisanzio will catch up with it. Chips up ahead, looking for Koniuk. Across now for Gonsalves. Pass up ahead. Nice pass for Grisanzio. Into the zone. Takes a shot. Blocker down. Doesn't know where it is. It's cleared away by Kasarowski. Dumped around. Intercepted by Kasarowski. He'll break out. Coming out 2-on-2 with Goldstein. Kasarowski on the near side moves in. Goes on his backhand. Tries to backhand it in front. Good job by Billings to ride him off as it trickles back behind the goal. Twining catches up with it. Tries to make his way in front. Takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Goldstein has it. Goldstein comes out in front. He turns and fires and goes wide. Kasarowski with it. Dumped up ahead, back behind the goal. Now into the corner. Twining. He'll leave it for Connor. Connor tries to throw it in front for Goldstein. It's deflected away. Chips forward to the far side. Goldstein gets it back behind for Connor. Connor gets there by Grisanzio. Catching up the far side is Gonsalves. Pass out to center ice to Esposito, and he'll tip into the Trenton zone. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. It's a 1-0 Trenton lead, trying to make their way out of the zone here. Good hit after Linsat knocked it away. It's going to be cleared all the way down. And no icing called as Bell came out to slow it down. Gergich with it. Gergich up at Toomey. Out to center ice, trying to knife it out of the air was Newcomb. That's going to go all the way down, but no icing called. Armbruster with it now. Leaves it for Newcomb. Little trouble with Weissler. Gets it across. Newcomb skates through. Long pass across inner. Trying to grab it there was Connor. Nice little spin move to control. Moves in the zone. Tries to throw it in front, but it's knocked down as he was trying a pass to his New Jersey Raider teammate, Zach England. Watkins controls now on the near side. Gets it across. Dumped in deep. Here's Connor. He'll leave it. Good battle in the corner here as Weissler digs at it with Armbruster. Gergich. Dumped back behind by Gergich. Zuluaga has it far side, being harassed by Kelly. Out to the line, kept alive by Hume. Turns and fires. Save, rebounds, loose in front, and then backhanded away to the near side. Weissler tries to move it up ahead and does to center ice, but Facina cuts it off for the Habs. Across for Hume. Now near side for Kelly. He'll break out 3-on-2. Kelly into the zone, has Armbruster on the drop, gets it to him. Top of the circle, takes a shot blocked away. Good standing block by Mike Gergich as Toomey gets to the head looking for Weissler, but Armbruster comes all the way across to dump in deep. Zuluaga to the near side. Facina couldn't get to the point fast enough, so he has to control at center ice. Cross for Kyle Hume. Up ahead, nobody in particular as changes were being made. It's going to be Gergich now. Getting it across, getting knocked down. Now moving it is Austin Meehan. Top of the circle, into the dot. Takes a shot saved by Bell, and he holds on. Stopping play with 8:17 left to go in that first period. 10-4 are the shots for the Trenton Habs. Make sure you check out the schedule page of IYM Sports Radio. We're anticipating a couple of changes and additions. One special one that I can think of but can't announce just yet. As Renee controls, takes a shot blocked out in front by Grisanzio. Cleared back for Kyle Hume. He'll keep it alive. As we were saying about that possible schedule changes, just keep an eye on the schedule page or on twitter.com/IYM Sports Radio. As trying to make his way out in front is Renee. Nice move coming out is Siegeldorf. Near side, moving in Souza, coming in 2-on-2. Souza back behind, off the side of the goal. Comes back, takes a shot, another save by Burton. Thrown out in front, saved by Burton once again. Good opportunities here for Long Island, just responding after that Trenton goal. Batted forward by Cangelosi. And lifted forward by Todd Renee, and right into the scorer's table. Looks like everyone's okay down there, so play is stopped with 7:30 and counting left to go. Looks like they're too busy ducking the puck to stop the clock. Now it's stopped. 7:23 left to go in the first period. Looks like they may have a conversation about that. And they're going to hold the clock for a few seconds. Now Austin Meehan passes ahead for Kelly, trying to move in. Kelly catches up with it as it was nicely knifed out of the air by Grisanzio. Cleared to the near side. Watkins falls down. Here comes Long Island the other way. Souza moves in. Souza pass across. Trying to get it over to Siegeldorf, but it's knocked away. Going back behind the goal. Watkins grabs it. 7:10 left to go in the first period. Near side off the leg of Meehan. Good hit there by Kelly. Now it's followed up. Armbruster will move in 2-on-1. Armbruster takes a shot saved by Bell, and he holds on. Play is stopped after some pushing and shoving there with Meehan very aggressive out in front. Siegeldorf letting him know not to run into the goalpost with a couple of forearm shivers. So once again, play is stopped with 7:01 left to go in the first period. It's a 1-0 Trenton Habs lead thanks to Joe Cangelosi's 15th of the season. Faceoff is down. Trickles just wide of the goal. Gergich will chase back. Chipped away there by England. They battle in the corner. England will try to make his way out in front. They battle 2-on-2. Coming out with his Twining. He comes out in front. Turns and fires. And it looked like it went off the crossbar. Chris Connor with it near side back to the point for Watkins. Dumped in deep to the far side corner for England. England chipped into the corner looking for Twining. Hops up on him, taken away by Gonsalves. Cut off there to the near side. Chasing down now is Esposito. He'll turn and fire it up ahead. Goes off a stick and out to center ice. A nice play there by Koniuk to get it out to center ice and to kill the pressure. Back and forth passing there. Nice pass up ahead now for England. England has it. Out to center ice. Gains the line. Tries to make his way in himself. Gets cut off there. Good defensive play by Zuluaga. They battle back behind the Long Island goal. Trenton has it. Backhand out in front. Comes all the way through. Zuluaga pass up ahead for Esposito off his stick. Kasarowski will race back. Cut off there by the referee. That allows Esposito to kind of catch up with him and deck him into the boards. Koniuk is there. Has a man out in front. Takes a shot. And it goes wide as Zuluaga able to get a decent shot off. Goldstein tries to backhand it forward, knocked down by Gergich. They still dig at it. Twining comes over to help out, along with Lindstadt. Good 2-on-2 battle on the half-boards. Chipped into the corner for Koniuk. Backhand out in front off the leg of Facina. Gets it right back, throws it out in front again, back to the point for Zuluaga. On his backhand. Backhands forward off the leg of Goldstein, and then cleared away by Kasarowski. 5:30 left to go in the first period. Gergich with a pass up ahead for Zuluaga. Then lifts it forward, where it will be cut off by Facina. He was looking for Zach Basmagian. Clear to the far side. Long Island controls Winstead. Dumps it back behind looking for Basmagian. Cangelosi's there, and they cancel. Cleared back to the point. Gergich tipped away by Goldstein. It trickles out to center ice. Now Rene will break out on the far side, trying to use his speed and his size, but he got cut off there by Zulawaga. And now it's going to be Gergich on the near side. Pass out to center ice. Basmagian moving in 2-on-3. He'll lift it on goal. Easy stop there by Burton. Kopsiolik pinned to the board by Lindstedt. Trying to escape out with his Basmagian. Throw it out in front. It's stopped there by Rene and up ahead for Goldstein. Goldstein will move in 2-on-2. On the back check there was Toomey, and he goes down. Let's see what the penalty will be. Unless they're just calling the offsides again, and I think that's what it is. So play is stopped with 4:40 left to go in the first period. Faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Trenton zone, so they're calling that an intentional offsides. It'll be to the right of Mark Burton. Again, those of you who are listening on the radio side and want to watch the game, go to twitter.com/IYM Sports Radio and click on the Ustream feed. As Kelly will try to pass up ahead, gets it right back. Kelly top of the circle, takes a shot that goes wide on the glove side. Jumps into the corner by Meehan. Meehan gets it right back. Goes back to the point as tumbling end over end there was Kelly. Nothing called. Grisanzio tries to control on the near side. Kelly on the forecheck. Dumps it out in front, but it's going to be cleared away by Billings. He has it back behind the goal, trying to avoid the check of Meehan. Now it's Souza trying to lift it off the boards. Comes back to Grisanzio. He'll try, and it comes out to center ice with 4 minutes left to go in the first period. It's a 1-0 Trenton Habs lead. Nice pass up ahead for Kelly into the zone. Kelly tries a sidestep move. Grisanzio cuts him off and clears it to center ice. Hune will dump it right back in. Grisanzio is there. Grisanzio, long pass. Tips off a stick over to Souza, and then over for Tefel. Gets it over to Sandorf. Now back for Grisanzio. Cut off there at the red line. Trying to move in now to 2-on-1. And they're offsides as Kelly was just ahead of the play. So play is stopped with 3:38 left to go in the first period. It's a 1-0 Trenton Habs lead, thanks to Joe Cangelosi's 15th of the season. Twining in to take the draw, tries to chip it forward. Now racing through was Gonsalves. He tips into the Trenton zone. Watkins with it, dumps back for Newcomb. Around the far side for Connor. Correction, that's England. Intercepted shot on goal, blocked away by the leg of Newcomb. Trying to clear out. Good job there. It's down to 3-on-3. Moving out is Zach England. Gets it across for Twining. He'll dump it off the referee and into the zone. Gergich back behind the goal. Cut off there by Newcomb. Coming out with it. Thrown out in front. Another try there. It's deflected. And he scores! Chris Connor with the shot. It banked it off the defenseman. Connor, it's his first of the season. And with 3:11 left to go in the first period, it's 2-0 Trenton. A much better start to this game by the Trenton Habs. Yesterday, again, a 3-2 loss to this Long Island Wolfpack club. But speaking of the Wolfpack, trying to move into the response there was Basmagian. Couldn't quite control, and he's ended up in the corner. Then he gets decked there by Facina. Here comes Hune escaping out with it, back behind, and cleared to the line. Zulawaga will keep it alive, dumping for Basmagian behind the goal. Cut off there by Hune. Now to the near side. Toomey. Basmagian gets hit once again. Now back behind the goal. Facina and Weissler battle. Cleared around to the near side. Gergich at the point, keeps it alive, throws out in front. Hune will come out with it, and he'll break out 2-on-2 with Connor. Crisscross move. Hune comes in, knocked off a stick. Connor will try to follow up. Gets it across. Connor with it, top of the circle. Throws out in front for Goldstein with a shot and a save. Rebound is still loose. And this comes back to the punch from Cena. Turns and fires back down away. Nice standing block by Zulawaga, and it's dumped in deep. Cleared around near side. Gergich out to center ice. It's going to go all the way down, and that should go for icing against the Long Island Wolfpack with 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the first period. Shots on goal, 15-6 in favor of the Trenton Habs. It's one thing Long Island has improved upon. They only got 10 shots yesterday. They've got 6 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the first period, so they're improved with shots. But the scoreline's a little different. It's a 2-0 Trenton Hab lead. Now it's a backhand try out in front, and it's tipped away by Sanzio. Chases down to the corner, kept in the zone temporarily by Rene. Long Island trying to move out to center ice. Trying to move in is Siegeldorf, cut off there by Facina. Now it's Souza. Back behind now for Siegeldorf. Looking for a cutter out in front. It's loose in the slot area. Shot on goal. Blocked out in front. Another try. It's saved by Burton, and he holds on. Stopping play. And some pushing and shoving all over the place out there as Rene battles with Siegeldorf. Then you also had Cangelosi and Souza pushing and shoving. We've got 1:48 left to go in the first period. They're going to break things up again. No fight league. As Martin, Corey Sedano, and Anthony Lobianco learned yesterday. So it's going to be Todd Rene going to the box on the rough. And that may be it. We'll see what goes up on the scoreboard at center ice. That says Titans and Walleye. Later this afternoon at 4 p.m., right back here at the Sun National Bank Center, it's the Trenton Titans taking on the Toledo Walleye in the ECHL. Go to TrentonTitansHockey.com for all the information on that, how to get tickets, and how to listen to the game online. So Todd Ray into the box. We'll have our first pass on Long Island will be the beneficiaries. As face-off deep in the Trenton zone. One out in front, trying to clear out, getting kept alive by Toomey, and then across for Siegeldorf. Intercepted by Kelly, and he'll lift it all the way down. Pass up there, intercepted by Watkins, now over to Armbruster. They're going to play some four-corner right now, as now Armbruster comes back behind his own goal. Turns, and he'll fire it all the way down. Bell, a little trouble on his skates, blocked it away as he was coming back. Cameron Billings knocked away. Could be a short-handed opportunity for Kelly, but here comes Long Island the other way. Crescenzio knocked down, able to get it up ahead, though. Now to the near side. Moving in is Fell. Into the zone, throws it out in front, easily sticked away by Burton. Now to the far side. Souza with a drive, and it's blocked. Back behind they play. Armister, dump back behind. Less than a minute to go. Fell with it. Back to the point for Crescenzio. Turns and fires, and deflected wide by Souza. Far side Zuluaga. Up ahead for Souza. He'll try to make his way out in front. Souza does. It's a shot. He scores! Allowed to come out in front from the corner. He made it to the face-off dot and then moving in and able to beat Burton low for Souza. That is his 7th goal of the season. Power play goal for Long Island. And they trail by a score of 2-1 with 47.2 seconds left to go in the first period. Long Island dangerous on that power play. Yesterday they were 1 for 2. Now they're 1 for 1. The trick for Trenton is to stay out of the box against this potent Long Island power play. Face-off is down. Long Island short of man. Now finally they come out. Souza controls. Trying to chip it up ahead past Cangelosi. Kaczynski moves in. He'll come in far side. With some speed. Gets ridden off. Spun around. Nothing called. As Esposito back behind the goal. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Intercepted by Cangelosi. Tip back behind. Trying to battle with Esposito. Now reaching in is Goldstein. Stick lifted. Now dumps back behind for Cangelosi. Tries to make its way out in front for Rene. And a shot. And it's a save. But the net was off anyway. So play is stopped with 23.3 seconds left to go in the first period. It's a 2-1 Trenton Hab lead. Face-off will be deep in the Long Island zone now. Trying to get that lone Long Island goal back as Cangelosi tries to win it. Goes into the corner. Lifted out to the line. Facina will keep it alive. 18 seconds remaining in the period. Rene has it. Up there, Esposito cuts it off, and he'll clear it down. Could be icing as Kaczynski races back. It's going to be icing as Kaczynski did get there first. Play is stopped with 7.6 seconds left to go in the first period. It's a 2-1 Trenton Hab lead. Glad you could join us here from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. Home of the Trenton Titans, as we said, of the ECHL. I want to thank them for their hospitality. As it's one across to me and tips it over for Rene with a shot saved by Bell. Rebound backhand try by Kelly. Fanned out twice. Koniuk with it. 2 seconds remaining. Clears it up the glass and out to center ice. And there's the buzzer. Play stopped after one period. It's a 2-1 Trenton Hab lead as Koniuk running the gauntlet here, being pushed around by Meehan and Armbruster as he tries to make his way to the locker room. They're going to break things up, though. So that's where we stand. It's a 2-1 Trenton Hab lead over the Long Island Wolfpack. We'll remind you that our next broadcast is on Thursday, December 22nd. We'll be live from the Grundy Arena in Bristol, Pennsylvania, as the Pennsbury High School Falcons will host the Central Bucks East Patriots in the Suburban High School Hockey League. So that's coming up Thursday, December 22nd at 7:15 p.m. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the start of the second period in a few minutes. This is Trenton Habs Hockey on IYMSportsRadio.com. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, live from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. Right off the faceoff there, dumped for the icing call. 19:53 left to go in the second period. Glad you could join us here from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. 2-1 in favor of the Trenton Habs. No carryover penalties or power plays, and the faceoff will be deep in the Trenton Habs zone after the icing call. It's won by Cangelosi into the corner for Facina. Escapes back behind his own goal. Dumps it behind looking for Kasarowski. He wasn't quite ready for it. Catches up with it off the body of Goldstein to the line. Kept alive and dumped in deep. Michael Sanzio right in on goal. And a save there by Burton, and he holds on. As it ended up out in front. Shot there by Souza. Looking for his second of the game. So play a stop with 19:39 left to go in the second period. Shots on goal after 1:13-8 in favor of the Trenton Habs. And the only man advantage of the game thus far, Long Island. And they were successful, so they're 1-for-1 on the power play. Kelly controls on the near side for the Habs. Lifted up ahead. Crisancio will try to keep it. Kelly grabs it and gets it up ahead. Moving in now is going to be Austin Meehan 2-on-1 with Armbruster. Comes into the shot saved by Bell. Rebound loose. Doesn't stop completely. Scores! Meehan able to tip it over the crouching goaltender and in. For Meehan, that's his second of the season. And with 19:26 left to go in the second period, it's 3-1 Trenton. While Bell, looking for the rebound, was crouched down, didn't want to move. It trickled right back out to Austin Meehan, who's able to just tip it on goal over the head of Bell and into the far side corner. And that results to now a 3-1 Trenton Habs lead. Burton has it back behind his own goal, cleared off the glass. Kept alive by Long Island at the point now. Up there, Zulaga gets over for Esposito with a shot, and it's blocked away. Esposito gets it right back, skating through is Austin Meehan, gets it out the center ice, tries to power his way through, but cut off there by Zulaga. Angled up ahead, Watkins will grab it for the Habs. Just 1 minute into the period, it's a 3-1 Trenton lead. Now the near side, Russell Armbruster. Coming in, could be a 2-on-1 if he hurries. Armbruster moves in. Armbruster with shot blocked away there by Gergich. The corner, Armbruster throws out in front, cleared away. Now in front, Meehan will try again. It couldn't quite control. And Esposito passes it forward for Koniuk. Intercepted by Trenton, but taken right back there by Gergich. Gergich has a little trouble with it. Passes across, goes off a leg. Battling near side is Armbruster. Backhands out in front. This is Gergich with it. Lifted forward, knocked down by Armbruster. Dumps it back behind the goal, chases down, but Zulawaga will get there. Trying to avoid the Chris Connor. Comes back to the point for Hune. And Kelly will try to move it up. Cut off there by Zulawaga. Now to the near side. Koniuk, top of the circle, moves in, takes a shot save by Burton. And he holds on, stopping play with 18 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the period. Once again, glad you could join us here from Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey, here on IYM Sports Radio and on Ustream. Trenton will break out right away. Moving up ahead with it is Zach England into the zone 2-on-1. England with a shot blocker save. Trying to bat it out of the air. It was Connor. Now it's thrown out in front all the way back to the point. No one was there, so racing back will be Kyle Hune. Backhanded up ahead for Connor. Now the near side for England, moving in 2-on-2. England, top of the circle, moves in, sharp angle, gets ridden off there, a good hit, defensive play by Cameron Billings as Peter Twining controls back behind. Now it's England, thrown out in front, shot on goal, and it goes wide as Connor just missed. Wraparound try, it trickles into the crease, it's still loose side of the goal, and goes into the corner where Connor can control for the Habs. Chris Connor with it. Under pressure, tries to dump up ahead, goes off the leg, and now here comes Weissner, couldn't quite control as it comes all the way down. No icing called as Kosiolik will catch up with it. Lifted far side for Kyle Hune. Hune will move in far side. Hune has some speed. Top of the circle. Takes a shot. Kick save. Rebound. And it goes just wide. Hune with it. Thrown out in front off a leg. Trying to grab control is Connor. But now it's going to be Long Island moving out. Basmagian. Long pass looking for Weissler. Tipped away from him. Goldstein tries to control. Along with Lindstad, chips it forward. Goes back to the point. Basmagian tries to throw it in front, but it's going to be intercepted by Trenton. They'll break out. Kasarowski comes in. Takes a shot saved by Bell, and he'll glove it down, holding on. Stopping play with 16:38 left to go in the second period. Shots on goal, 23-12 in the game. That makes it already in the period 5-4. Base goes down, Goldstein controls, wrists it on, and it goes wide. Long Island breaks out the center ice. Nick Souza on the near side for the Wolfpack. Nice move to come in. It's a 2-on-2. Takes a shot, goes wide. Back behind the goal. Trying to throw out in front there was Siegeldorf. Gergich will pinch into Keith. Into the corner. Cangelosi battles with his number's sake to Fell. Lifted up ahead. Goldstein tries to take it. Nice spin move there. Siegeldorf thrown out in front, but cleared away back to the point. Gergich keeps it alive, and a shot blocked away by Kasarowski. Good pressure here by Long Island. Grisanzio. Friction at Siegeldorf, tries to backhand out in front, now gets it right back, tips it on, goal glove, saved by Burton, and he holds on, stopping play with 16:08 left to go in the second period. Face off deep in the Trenton zone. And be sure to join us for our next Trenton Habs broadcast on Sunday, January 8th. We are anticipating doing another video broadcast. This time will be from the Dix Hills Arena on Long Island as the Habs and Wolfpack go at it again. Is trying to make his way out in front with Siegeldorf, but he got hauled down. Nothing called. Gergich tries to keep it alive. It's chipped out to center ice. Kelly chases down, but coming back over first to Zuluaga. They battle in the corner. Meehan cuts him off as well. Now to the far side, Souza lifts it forward, and here comes Long Island the other way. Moving in is Siegeldorf. He'll dump it in on goal. Sticked away by Burton into the corner. Lifted forward, knocked down there by Siegeldorf. Thrown on goal. But went wide. Watkins will try to skeet out with the far side from Meehan. Meehan cut off there by Zuluaga. Tries to get it on goal. It's cleared away and deflected out of play by Trenton. So play has stopped with 15:31 left to go in the second period. It's a 3-1 Trenton Hab lead. Goals by Austin Meehan, Joe Cangelosi, and Chris Connor. Long Island's lone goal by Nick Souza. Face-off is down. On his hands and knees there, Gonzalez tried to chip it forward. Now it's Esposito dumping in deep. Burton slows it down. Watkins will come back forward. To the far side for Connor. Back behind, Twining. Up ahead for Watkins. Nice move to get around Konyak, and he'll break out. Backhands up ahead off a leg, gets it right back. Now the near side. This is England trying to move in. He gets cut off. Lifted up center ice. Brian Gonzalez. Dumped right back in by Trenton. Pitching in is England. Correction, that was Connors. He dumped back behind. Now it's England. Trying to control in the corner. Nice sidestep move. Tries to make his way out in front. Cut off there. Goes back to the point. Hewitt unable to keep in. He does dump in deep. So Twining is offsides. Has to touch up. Back behind the goal, Cameron Billings for the Long Island Wolfpack. Goes back and forth with Frank Grisanzio. Angled pass up ahead for Konyak. All the way across, knifed out of the air by Cangelosi. Let's see if he can move right back in. Cangelosi coming in 2-on-4. Stops, throws out in front. Backhand trying off the post. Loose out in front. Another backhand shot saved by Bell. And it's cleared away by Grisanzio. Cangelosi turned a 2-on-4 into a good opportunity, and they continue. Backhand out in front. Saved by Bell, and it trickles wide as Goldstein made his way out in front of the goal. Tanya couldn't control. Hune has it for Trenton with 14:05 left to go in the second period. Nice feather pass up ahead for Rene. He'll move in near side, into the corner, back behind. Comes out in front, but he's on his back. He gets shouldered off. A good hit there by Esposito. And now it's going to be Gonzalez moving up ahead with Konyak. Konyak on the far side. Coming in, surrounded by Habs. He'll move in, takes a shot, and it goes wide on the glove side. Hune will chip it forward. See if Trenton can break out here. It's going to be Goldstein. Justin Goldstein. Nice job off the stick there of Basmagian, but followed up by Cangelosi with a dump into the corner. Rene gets there first. Absorbs the check of Gergich. Now it's Cangelosi trying to throw out in front. It's tipped away. Now Basmagian will escape out. Looking up ahead for Lindstad. Too strong for him.
Not going to make it for icing, though, so Kasarowski will reach back for the Habs. Now into the corner for Kyle Hune, as he'll break out on the far side. Pass him ahead off the skate of Goldstein. If he would have received that, that would have been a nice 2-on-1 opportunity. But Will Toomey has it on the near side. Good forecheck here by Cangelosi. He tips it in deep. Gergich will chase it down, dump it into the corner for Toomey. William Toomey back behind the goal. Now the near side for Sonny Zulawaga. Off the boards and out to center ice. Far side, Kasarowski with it. The defenseman out of South Brunswick, New Jersey, tries to angle forward for Austin Meehan. Cut off by Gergich. They can move in 3-on-2. He decides to just dump into the corner as Burton comes out. Lifts it up ahead, glove down by Gergich, thrown out in front, and Burton able to kick it away as he backpedaled into his own crease. Now into the corner, trying to come out in front, pass out in front. It's going to be cleared away once again by Cangelosi. Could be a break here for Trenton. Tip forward, it's going to be for Kelly, but too strong for him. They chase it down, cut off there by Zulawaga. Now here comes Long Island the other way. Trying to catch up, and now is Basmagian. Tries to make his way out in front, cut off by Newcomb. As going back and forth, here's a big hit there on Newcomb by Willis Lindstedt as Kelly controls on the far side. Newcomb is up, and he looks like he's okay. So a pass up ahead off of a leg. Now pass up ahead looking for Kelly on a break. He tips into the zone, chases down his own dump and into the corner near side. Thrown out in front, goes off of Toomey, out in front, and Bell goes down, takes a shot, and a save. As it looked like Bell came out and went after Meehan during the play. Not sure if anything's going to be called. Again, Meehan was tight to the crease, but it did kind of look like Mitchell Bell just came out and kind of initiated contact. Doesn't look like anything's going to be called. It's just going to be a interference infraction instead of it's a full stop. 11:49 left to go in the second period. It's a 3-1 Trenton Hab lead as Long Island controls. But cut off there by Kelly. He tries to move in. Kelly in front, but it's off his stick to the near side. Grisanzio tries to turn forward, kept alive by Watkins. Now up for Kelly. He'll move out. Little 3-on-2 develops. Throws out in front, looking for Armister. He has it back behind the goal. He tips out in front. It's loose in the slot area. Backhand try, saved by Bell. And now skating out is Grisanzio. Coming out 2-on-2. Long pass from head off the leg of Watkins. And here comes Kelly on the near side, trying to come out in front. Kelly put up there twice by Grisanzio. Still tries somewhat of control, but now it's going to be Armister blocking it out of the air, and it's a hand pass on Trenton. So play is stopped with 11:21 left to go in the second period. Shots on goal are 25-14 for the game. That's 7-6 in the period, both in favor of the Trenton Habs. Face off deep in the Hab zone to the left of Burton. Hune able to escape out with it, cleared to the near side for Zach England. Lifted to the line. Grisanzio will chip it forward. Second try. Grisanzio will keep it only temporarily. Now it's going to be a breakout here for Twining. Possible 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Twining moves in, takes a shot, and he scores! Twining able to move in and just pick the corner. With 11:03 left to go in the second period, it's 4-1 Trenton. For Twining, his 7th of the season, just used the speed and then lifted it on goal into the far side corner. Nothing that Mitchell Bell can do about it. And it's now a 4-1 Trenton Hab lead. A far cry from what went on yesterday, a 3-2 Long Island win. Trenton coming out with a good response after that loss, as they've done all season long, as Long Island moves in off sides. After each loss for the Trenton Habs this year, there's only been 5. They have responded, not allowing a streak to happen. They're winless in 2. They tied last week against Philadelphia and lost yesterday to Long Island. But it looks like they're responding nicely. As now on the near side, it'll be Zulawaga trying to chip forward for Koniuk. Taken away there by Cangelosi. Pass up ahead. This is Todd Renee coming in one-on-one with Gergich. Makes his move out in front. It's a shot. Save there by Bell. Dumped around to the near side. Koniuk with it. Lifts up ahead over the stick of Gonsalves out the center ice. Dumped right back into the zone by Kasarowski. Chasing back is Gergich. On the forecheck is Cangelosi. Left over for Zulawaga. To the near side for Koniuk.
Connick with it all the way across, kept in by Rene, over to Cangelosi. Tries a toe drag move around Gergich, who knocked it away. Gergich battles with Goldstein. Now tipping in, 4 Hab players are there. Gets it across and lifted forward by Esposito. Facina up ahead for Rene. Knocked off his stick. Racing in is Connick to try to grab it. He battles with Kasarowski. Chipped forward. Helped along by Gonsalves, but now it's going to be Cangelosi coming the other way. Lifts it off the glass, trying to catch up with his own dump into the corner. Gets cut off there. But to the near side it comes. Esposito battles with Goldstein. In the corner, helping out Zuluaga. He'll clear around to the far side. Facina will keep it in. Facina comes in, takes a shot. No, he passed out in front looking for Goldstein, but it was behind him. And now Zuluaga will lift it up to center ice and out of play. 9:26 in the second period. It's a 4-1 Trenton Hab lead. Twining Meehan, Cangelosi, and Connor with the goals, while Souza has the lone Wolfpack marker. Face-off is deep in the Long Island zone. Kelly will take the draw against Toomey. One back. Left alive though by Trenton. Up ahead for Kelly. Got cut off there by the linesman. Back to Armbruster, but he got cut off there by Long Island. Back to the point it comes. Newcomb able to keep it off the linesman again. Right to Armbruster. Armbruster comes in. It's a shot saved by Bell, and he holds on, stopping play. With 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the second period. So it looks like the linesman kept it even by getting in the way of both teams on that play. Play is underway after the face-off win. It's going to be Armbruster across up ahead for Austin Meehan, trying to make his way out in front, cut off there. Austin Meehan gets it back, turns and fires, blocked out in front, and trickles wide. Kelly with it, cut off by Grisanzio, helped along by Weister. Kept in by Watkins. Throws out in front, Grisanzio off his stick. Now pass almost a big giveaway there to Kelly, but he couldn't get a good shot off, and here comes Long Island the other way. Moving out is Basmagian. Basmagian tries to move in. Drops it for Weister. Backhand try, saved by Burton, and he holds on, stopping play. With 8:40 left to go in the second period. It's a 4-1 Trenton Hab lead, and what do we have here? I thought we had a couple of pushes and shoves. Play is stopped. Nothing comes of that. Face-off is deep in the Trenton zone. Twining will try to get it into the corner. Tipped forward by Siegeldorf. Siegeldorf tries to throw out in front. It's blocked away by Hune. Chases down to the far side. Hune up ahead. Clear all the way down. No icing called. It comes all the way down, though. Grisanzio actually helped along by Bell. Now comes over for Connor. Thrown out in front, England. Now to Connor once again. Backhand try, and it goes wide. Good little play there by the two call-ups. Chris Connor and Zach England. It's going to be cleared all the way down by Long Island for the icing. Play is stopped with 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the second period. Once again, glad you could join us here on IYM Sports Radio. Our next broadcast will be on Thursday, December 22nd from the Grundy Arena in Bristol. It'll be Pennsbury against Central Bucks East. That's coming up Thursday at 7:15, an audio-only broadcast. As Grisanzio having trouble with it. It's taken away, trying to move in as England. It's a shot, save, rebound. There is none, as holding on is Mitchell Bell. Play is stopped with 7:55 left to go in the second period. For those of you who are listening to our audio-only broadcast and want to watch the game, go to twitter.com/IYM Sports Radio and you'll see the Ustream link. As one back to Goldstein, moves in and fires, and it goes just wide on the far side. Casiola catches up with it. Casiolik in the corner, dump back behind for Rene. Rene and Cangelosi in there. Tries a backhand out in front. It's still loose, and it's covered up by Bell. As Rene tried a wraparound, but some pushing and shoving now. Is a little hit there by Siegeldorf on Goldstein. Rene comes across to defend him. Let's see if anything comes of that. It looks like they're going to take Siegeldorf off. Say that 3 times fast. Siegeldorf off for the roughing. So Trenton will go on their first play of the game. Long Island 1 for 1 on the man advantage. See if Trenton can respond. They are up by a score of 4-1 with 7:43 left to go in the second period. Yesterday they were 0 for 6 on the man advantage. I'm sure that was a point of contention for the Trenton Habs coaching staff. As Cangelosi in to take the draw against Gonsalves. One over to Goldstein. Back to Newcomb. Newcomb at the point. Takes a shot. It's 6 save by Bell into the corner. Gergich tries to control against Cangelosi. Goes off a leg. Gergich up ahead for Gonsalves. He'll backhand it all the way down. 7:30 left to go in the second period. 1:45 left to go in the Trenton power play. And much like yesterday, trouble getting out of their own zone. Burton will leave it back behind for Cody Newcomb. Sidestep the forecheck of Gonsalves. Pass up ahead for Goldstein. Lifted forward for Rene. Little trouble controlling himself. They dig at it. Goldstein has it and gets it back for Kasarowski. He'll try the near side this time. Gains the line, and this time he's able to dump in. Rene will catch up with it. He'll let it go. Esposito will get there first for Long Island, and he'll skate it out to center ice. 1:12 left to go in the Trenton power play. Kasarowski. The near side for Newcomb. Up for Meehan, who will chip into the zone. Cangelosi will catch up with it. Tries to get over to Meehan. Intercepted by Zulawaga out to the point. Kept alive by Facina. Now it's Cangelosi in the corner. Cangelosi make his way in front. Throws across. It was behind Kasarowski as he pitched in from his point spot. Near side, this is Goldstein. Top of the circle. Into the corner for Cangelosi. Trying to get it back to Goldstein. It was deflected back to the point for Kasarowski. Now to Goldstein. He comes out. Turns and fires. Saved by Bell, and he holds on. Stopping play with 6:19 left to go in the second period as Meehan receives a couple of shoves from Sonny Zulawaga. Meehan only back with the Habs for a couple games as he plays for the Penn State University Ice Lions of the American Collegiate Hockey Association's Division II. But he's come back for a couple games during their break. It's right off the face of a shot comes in from Armbruster, and it blocked out in front. So he head to the far side. Armbruster lets it go back to the point. Hune, he'll try to move in. Hune comes in. Wrist shot blocked away. Good standing block by Lindstad as it comes out to center ice. Facina with it. Pass up ahead. Tipped into the zone by Meehan. Chasing down a good hit by Meehan there on Tefell rather as Kelly tries to make his way out in front. Sharp angle try goes to the side of the goal. Armbruster catches up with it. 8 seconds left to go in the power play. Armbruster on the far side. Armbruster looking for some help, tries to get around Toomey. Toomey knocks it away. Could be a short-handed break. It'll be an even strength break, but he overskates. And now Trenton will move right back in. It's dumped in by Armbruster, and the Habs are 0 for 1 on the power play. Kelly on the far side. Into the corner for Meehan. Back behind the goal. Throw it in front. Shot on goal. Blocked out as Armbruster had it blocked by Toomey. Coming out to center ice. A big hit there. It's going to be a penalty on Meehan as he got a little bit too high on Sam Siegeldorf. Some pushing and shoving after the hit. We'll see what the call is. They're going to call the elbow again. He got the arms up a little too high. You can follow through with the arms, but you can't lead with them. So it'll be Long Island going on the power play for the second time. They are 1 for 1. I believe we have a timeout being called. No. I don't know if Long Island called it or if they're just slow to respond here as far as a change is concerned. Looks like head coach for the Wolfpack, Ken Uhr, just wants another explanation why it wasn't, maybe why it wasn't a 5-minute major or something. Anyway, it's a power play for the Long Island Wolfpack, but Trenton will start it off. Cleared around by Kasarowski. Trying to keep in near side is Tefell. He'll dump in deep. Crisanzio in the corner, being looked at there by Newcomb. Being harassed there, absorbing a few slashes. Goes off the referee. Now it's going to be to the near side for Siegeldorf. Siegeldorf directing traffic. Siegeldorf waits. Now into the corner. Crisanzio looking for a cutter. Thrown out in front. Goldstein will catch up with it and clear all the way down. Trying to race back to get it is Tefell under pressure there from Twining. Takes it away. Tries to come out in front. Shot on goal and a save by Bell. And now Crisanzio can escape out. Crisanzio, long pass across off the boards, looking for Souza. He'll grab it. Slowly trying to get into the zone, but cut off there by Goldstein and Twining. Goldstein escapes out with it, trying to come in short-handed. Cut off there by Toomey, and here comes Long Island the other way. To the near side, this is Siegeldorf.
Siegeldorf comes in top of the circle, takes a shot that goes wide. Far side, Grisanzio turns, throws out in front. It's still loose. Now back to Grisanzio. Now they settle. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Grisanzio into the dot, takes a shot, blocked away. Kelly comes up with it, and he can come out the other way 2-on-1 if he hurries short-handed. Kelly will move out. 1-on-2 now. Kelly buries his head, backhand try, and it's a save by Bell. Armbruster into the corner for Kelly. Tries to come out in front for Armbruster. He takes a shot, and it goes high. Good opportunities here for Trenton. They're the ones who are short-handed as he gets it out to center ice for Hune with 4 minutes left to go in the second period. 35 seconds left in the Long Island power play. It's cleared all the way down on goal. Bell will stop it and then cover as Armbruster was right there on the forecheck. So play is stopped. 3:51 left to go in the second period. 28 seconds left in the Long Island Wolfpack power play. As we said earlier, the Trenton Habs will be heading up to Long Island to take on the Wolfpack on January 8th at Dix Hills Arena. Long Island, they split their home games between the Dix Hills Arena and the Aviator Sports Complex in Brooklyn. As it's one back to Facina, comes in, takes a shot, saved by Bell, and he holds on. I believe Long Island has found a permanent home now in Dix Hills in Suffolk County. Not too far from where I grew up. I think that was the last time I played ice hockey, was on that rink at Dix Hills. Back in middle school. But meanwhile, it's going to be Twining dumping back to the point for Facina. Now for Goldstein as they try to kill the rest of the power play. Gergich with a good pressure there. Twining over skates, doesn't know where it is. Now regroups. Now it's going to be intercepted. 10 seconds remaining in the power play, as now it's going to be Souza breaking out 3-on-2. Souza on the far side. Souza into the dot, tries to run from Kaniuk. Kaniuk makes his way into the corner. Power play ends. Kaniuk still with it, trying to come out in front. Kaniuk back to the point. Gonsalves. He'll move up, takes a shot. Saved by Burton, and he'll hold on, stopping play with 3:15 left to go in the second period. For Long Island now 1 for 2 on the power play, just as they were yesterday. While Trenton 0 for 1 thus far. Again, yesterday 0 for 6. Even though they're up by a score of 4-1, that's something they're going to look to improve. As Cangelosi in to take the draw against Gonsalves. One over to Watkins, cleared around, past Kaniuk. Now the near side, swinging a miss there, trying to get out the center ice to England. Now trying is going to be Cangelosi. He can move out 2-on-1. Cangelosi comes in, takes a shot, he scores! Cangelosi able to roof it over Bell with 3:02 left to go in the second period. It's 5-1 Trenton. For Cangelosi, that is his second of the game, his 16th of the season. And watch out, because when Cangelosi is on, he can put up big numbers. As we've seen, he's put up a couple of hat tricks, and he even had a 4-goal game earlier. As Trenton will move in right away, out in front for Goldstein. Goldstein comes in, backhand try, and it goes wide as Bell got a piece of it. Almost another real good response there for the Trenton Habs. It's going to be cleared down. Not going to make it for icing as Watkins controls. Watkins comes out. Out to center ice, knocked away from him, but Cangelosi reaches back to help along. Cangelosi up ahead for Rene, moving in 2-on-2. Rene comes in, takes a shot, saved by Bell, and he almost skated back into his own goal, but he holds on, stopping play. With 2:33 left to go in the second period, it's a 5-1 Trenton Hab lead. Definitely a big change from yesterday's performance. As Armbruster in to take the draw for the Habs. Coming off is going to be Toomey, but taken away by Meehan. Meehan tries to get out in front and does, but unable to control there was Kelly. Catches up, goes back to the point for Facina. Now to the corner for Kelly. Kelly has some room. Sharp angle shot and a save by Bell. Coming out in front is Meehan with a try and a save by Bell. Rebound still loose. And Meehan basically barrels into the goal, knocking it off. Play is stopped with 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the second period. And the faceoff's going to come outside, so the referee agrees that Meehan initiated the contact and not the net off its moorings. Shots on goal for the game, 38-15 for Trenton. That's 20-7 in the period. As Armbruster in to take the draw. Long Island making a late change. They have too many men.
As again, Armbruster will take the draw now against Will Toomey. Pass up ahead, intercepted by Kasarowski, who will bang it off the glass and into the Long Island zone. Behind the goal, Cameron Billings to the near side looking for Toomey. He battles with Armbruster, pinching in his Facina, throws it through the crease. Nobody else was there. As far side, Dick Souza will come out with it. Cut off there by Meehan. Able to chip it forward. Now Toomey will try to move in 2-on-2. Gets it out in front for Souza, but knocked away by Facina. Facina to the near side. Unable to keep was Long Island. Now Kelly can break out. Could be a 2-on-1, but he overskates. Cleared to the near side. Armbruster goes down. Kasarowski comes out. He moves in 2-on-2. Knocked off the stick nicely there by Lindstedt. Tries to come out in front. Shot on goal. He scores! Came in from the corner. Sean Kasarowski makes it 6-1 with 1:32 left to go in the second period. It looks like Mitchell Bell was just a little too low in his crouch, and he just banged it over the shoulder. And it's a big 6-1 lead here for the Trenton Habs. For Kasarowski, that's his third of the season. And the Habs are up big. Face-off is down. Souza will try to move in, cut off there. Watkins will now control. Now it's going to be intercepted. Trying to move in now is going to be Siegeldorf. Siegeldorf moves in, goes to his knees, takes a shot. Stick save by Burton. Watkins tries to backhand up ahead, goes back behind the goal for Twining. Twining out to center ice, off the skate of Zulawaga. He'll dump in, and Burton will stop it back behind the goal for the Habs. Over to Newcomb. Newcomb trying to get around the three-man forecheck there. Souza out in front, but a penalty away from the play. It's going to be a trip. A glorious opportunity disappears as Trenton will go on the power play. Going to the box is number 93, Sam Siegeldorf. So Trenton will go on the power play for the second time of the game. They're 0 for 1 with 1:04 left to go in the second period. An opportunity to really bury Long Island. They've already got a mountain to climb to get back in this one. It's controlled over to Souza. He'll slam it all the way down. Burton will come out with it. He's in the corner, cleared around to the far side, less than a minute to go. Newcomb just back behind for Kasarowski. Trenton, no rush here, up by 5. 1:45 remaining in their power play. Moving in is going to be Newcomb, but Twining comes in a little too soon, so offsides called against the Trenton Habs. Play stopped with 45 seconds left to go in the second period. 1:41 remaining in the Trenton Hab power play. So barring a Trenton Hab goal, they'll start the third period with some fresh ice and a good power play. As Cangelosi will take the draw for the Habs. One back, though, by Souza into the corner. Chasing back is Zulawaga. He battles in the corner. Cangelosi comes in to help. Digging at it is Goldstein. Trying to come out with it out in front, but it's going to be skated away by Gergich, and he'll clear it all the way down. 28 seconds remaining in the period. Burton with it. Burton will leave it for Newcomb. He'll skate through. Trying to get around Toomey. Good forecheck there. Spins back to control. Up ahead for Cangelosi. Cangelosi's got 2 in the game. He'll break out long. Pass up ahead through Kasarowski. Tries to catch up with it and tip it over for Rene. Kasarowski skates through. Cut off there by Zulawaga. Rene comes over to help. 8 seconds left to go in the period. Toomey cleared up the boards. Kept in, though, by Newcomb. He'll dump in deep off of Goldstein. Goldstein comes out in front. Goldstein has a second to shoot. Throws it across for Kasarowski, but there's the buzzer. And that'll do it for the second period. It's a 6-1 Trenton Hab lead. We'll remind you that coming up on Thursday, December 22nd, we'll be live from the Grundy Arena, Bristol, Pennsylvania. As we go to Pennsbury High School hockey, the Falcons will host the Central Bucks East. That's coming up on Thursday at 7:15 p.m. So after 2 periods, it's the Trenton Habs leading the Long Island Wolfpack by a score of 6-1. We'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the third period. You're listening to Trenton Habs hockey on IYMSportsRadio.com. Welcome back, everybody, once again live at Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. Just started the third period. Kasarowski with a drive right away,
and that went just wide. Trenton on the power play for the next 45 seconds, up by a score of 6-1. As moving in on the near side is Chris Connor. He's got 1 on the game already. Comes in, throws it out in front. It trickles underneath the goal. Right off the post. It just snuck underneath the goal and almost, well, it wouldn't have been in, but it would have been in the goal. Wouldn't have counted, obviously. But play is stopped with 19:36 left to go. Third period, 33 seconds remaining in the power play. Lifted up ahead. And out to center ice. It's cut off throw by number 9, Zach England, one of the call-ups from the New Jersey Raiders. Cleared to the near side. Facina will help it along. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Gergich will race back for Long Island. Back behind is going to be Zulawaga. Has some room. Clears it out the center ice off the skate of Facina and down. Hune back behind the goal now for Facina. Now over to Hune. Power play ends for Trenton. They're now 0 for 2 on the man advantage. As Hune, little trouble getting out from back behind his goal. Good forecheck here by Long Island. Oh, given away almost there to Siegeldorf. But now here comes Trenton the other way, 3-on-2. Coming in is Renee. Fakes the shot, now moves in. Renee goes wide, sharp angle, thrown out in front, backhand trying, it goes wide. Now Renee, sharp angle, and he scores! A brilliant backhander there by Twining. I thought it was a shot on goal. It was actually a pass to Renee, who swooped around the goal to knock it home. And with 18:43 left to go in the third period, it's 7-1 Trenton. For Todd Renee, that is his 4th goal of the season. And the floodgates have opened with Trenton leading by 6. Burton back behind the goal. Big hit in the corner there. Toomey tried to knock down Watkins, but Watkins able to shoulder him off. Kept in by Grisanzia. Watkins will sky it out to center ice and not going to make it down. So racing back will be Cameron Billings. He's forced back behind his own goal. Cleared across now for Frank Grisanzio. Absorbs a hit there from Meehan. Goes right back into the zone by Chris Watkins. Near side, Goldstein. He'll dump it in deep. Back behind it is going to be Meehan. He gets knocked down. Now throws out in front for Goldstein to try and scores! Justin Goldstein able to wrist it home. And Trenton takes an 8-1 lead, and we're going to have a goaltending change. Coming off the bench for Long Island, number 30, Steven Settlemeyer. A 7-14 record, a 3.90 goals against average. And that change may have come a little too late, as Trenton now up by a score of 8-1. And threatening once again as Armbruster tried to move in. Kelly comes up with it, lifted forward there. Trying to move in was Armbruster. Absorbing a couple of high hits by Gergich. I think he's going to get called for that as well. They go back and forth. It's finally touched up, and play is stopped, so we'll see who and what gets called. It'll definitely be Gergich. As we wait for the referee's decision. And it looks like he may be taking both Gergich and Armbruster. No, Armbruster will skate away. Gergich will go in for the cross-check. So Trenton will go on the power play for the 3rd time. They're 0 for 2. But not sure if they're going to really notice that, being up by a score of 8-1 with 17:48 left to go in the 3rd period. So the last goal was by Goldstein, his 15th of the year. And another opportunity here for Trenton to get on the board. It comes out in front right off the face-off, but cleared away by Tuffel and out to center ice. Comes all the way back into the zone. It's going to be Watkins in the corner. Watkins with it, pass up ahead for Armbruster. Armbruster gains the line and dumps into the zone. Chasing to the far side, helped along. It's going to be Newcomb keeping it alive for Trenton, though. Spin the control, up ahead off Koniak. Now moving in is Armbruster. Armbruster moves in. Armbruster side of the goal for Mia. Now back to Armbruster. Armbruster back to Newcomb. Newcomb at the point. Turns and fires. Save. Rebound in front. Batted in the another save. Backhand try again and a big save by Settlemeyer. And he holds on, stopping play. Welcome to the game, Steven Settlemeyer. 3 quick saves. Much of how he was yesterday. As more pushing and shoving out there as Meehan battling a couple of Long Island players, along with it's Kaniuk and Tafel. Tafel having words. We'll see if anything gets called from that. But again, Settlemeyer with some big stops there, keeping it an 8-1 Trenton lead. And it looks like no calls are going to come from that little altercation, so play will continue on a power play. It's going to be Trenton on the power play for the next minute 24 as Twining wins it across for me and then gets it back for Kasarowski with a drive. Glove save by Settlemeyer, and he holds on. 17:07 left to go in the third period. 1:19 left in the Trenton Habs power play. Twining in to take the draw. Coming in with a shot there. That's a save by Settlemeyer as the shot came in from England. Digging at it near side, Twining. So it's going to be lifted out to center ice off a stick. Facina will come back to grab it for the Habs. 1 minute left to go in the power play. Being forced deep by Gonsalves. He'll leave it behind. Cleared to the near side. Chip forward by Twining out to center ice. Now moving out 1-on-2 as Zach England turns to a 2-on-2. England moves in with Connor. England will drop it for Facina. Drive from the point. Deflected and it goes into the corner. Twining catches up with it. Twining looks to throw it in front. Goes off a leg. Twining will come back behind the goal. Twining looking for help out in front. Throws that in front again. Batted on goal. Saved by Settlemeyer and cleared away. And down. 32 seconds left to go in the Trenton power play. Facina with it on the near side. Pass up ahead for England. He'll tip into the Long Island zone. On the forecheck is Chris Connor. Getting there first is Grisanzio. Shouldered off there by both England and Connor. In the corner, England tries to come over. Hops over his stick. Tries to power his way past Grisanzio. Looking out in front. Goes back to the point. Conciolo has plenty of room. Has to settle. Throws it on goal. Saved by Settlemeyer as it goes to the far side. It's going to be helped along by Grisanzio out to center ice. And there goes another Trenton power play. They're now 0 for 3 on the man advantage. 15:45 left to go in the third period. It's an 8-1 Trenton Hab lead. Intercepted by Conciolo, and he'll move out 3-on-3. Conciolo moves in, top of the circle. Conciolo drop pass for Connor. Across looking for Goldstein to try, and it goes wide as it was deflected away. Basmagian for the Long Island Wolfpack. Pass up ahead. A little too strong for Souza, and we may have something away from the play. It's going to be a too many men call coming up against Long Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't see the sixth player. It may also be against Trenton. Let's take a look. It's going to be against the Trenton Habs. It's coming off. It's going to be Chris Connor to serve it. So Long Island will go on the power play. They're 1 for 2 on the man advantage. This is their third try at it. And down by 7. I'm not going to say that there's an opportunity to get back in the game, but an opportunity to work on the power play for them as they move forward in their season. Face-off is down. Kelly swoops in to grab it for the Habs. James Kelly trying to make his way past Souza out to center ice and does. Moving in short-handed, 2-on-2. Trying to get around the check of Zulawaga. It goes down into the corner. Armbruster gets there first. He'll pin it to the boards. Battling with him is Zulawaga, able to tip to the far side. It's going to be Tafel. Sam Tafel with it. 1:38 left to go in the power play. Moving into the zone. Sharp angle, throws out in front, deflected wide. And we may have another penalty coming up. It's going to be against Trenton as behind the play. Souza is down. Then another hit behind the play. Now getting dumped into the goal was Newcomb. Looks like it was by Souza. Again, towards the end of yesterday's game, we had some bad blood. Looks like the same is happening today. We'll see how this all sorts itself out. It's an 8-1 Trenton Hab lead. 14:57 left to go in the third period. Trenton is on the power play, but that may change right now. As Armbruster comes to the box for the Trenton Habs, Nick Souza will come over for the Long Island Wolfpack. As the two referees will talk it out, we'll let you know of our next Trenton Hab broadcast. Will be on Sunday, January 8th from Dix Hills Arena in Dix Hills, Long Island, New York. That's January 8th. At 1:20 p.m. And we're hoping that's another video broadcast as well. We don't know the layout of that arena, but hopefully we're able to work out a video broadcast for everybody out there. As the calls have come in, it's going to be a hold on Souza and a cross check on Armbruster. They'll both cancel out. So Trenton will continue the power play for the next minute 32. Looks like the faceoff will go to center ice. It looks like the referees are waiting for a penalty to go up on the board. There may be an extra out there, as the referee is giving his decision to the Trenton coaching staff. Octay Armigan is doesn't seem too happy with the call, along with Eric Brule, who's out there. Looking at the manpower on the ice, you have 4 players for Trenton, 5 for Long Island, but that may change. Again, looking up at the scoreboard, maybe waiting for an additional penalty to be put up. But it does not look like that's going to happen. This gives us the time to remind you of our next IYM Sports Radio broadcast coming up on Thursday. Thursday at 7:15, we'll be live from the Grundy Arena in Bristol, Pennsylvania, as it will be Pennsbury High School hockey. The Pennsbury Falcons will take on Central Bucks East, the Patriots, in a Suburban High School Hockey League interdivisional game. That's coming up Thursday at 7:15. We'll also have another Pennsbury High School game on Friday. Actually, it looks like at least our next 5 games will be Pennsbury High School games, as after today, the Trenton Habs will go on hiatus until that January 8th game we were talking about earlier. And of course, Rowan University, they don't come back onto the schedule until January 7th for their outdoor game at Navasink Country Club. So it looks like we've got it all sorted out. No changes in manpower, and we're back underway as Newcomb controls. Shot on goal from his own zone. Easy stop there by Settlemeyer. Good battle in the corner as Goldstein shoulders off there with a little bit of a cross-check for Senzio. But it's going to be Gergich on the near side. Pass up ahead for Koniuk. Koniuk over to Tsumi. Too strong for him. And it's going to be cleared away by Watkins and all the way down. 1:10 left to go in the Long Island power play. Grisanzio with it. Cleared around to the near side. Going to be cut off by Goldstein. Dumps back behind the goal looking for Twining. Too strong for him. Gergich will cut him off. And then deck Twining with his shoulder. Twining will just pin the puck underneath him. Surrounded by Long Island Wolfpack players. Goldstein comes over to help out too. Just looking to kill some more time. A good job there in the corner. Now Grisanzio will finally escape out of there. But cut off by Goldstein again. And here comes Koniuk. He can't control. It's going to be Newcomb in his own zone across for Watkins. Now to Twining. He'll lift it out to center ice. Cut off by Gergich, who dumps right back into the zone. Burton with it behind the goal. Leaves it for Newcomb. Burton actually comes out, clears it off the dashboard and all the way down. Good job by Trenton on the penalty kill. Long Island to the power play for the next 25 seconds as Mike Gergich back behind the goal. Gergich comes out with it for the Long Island Wolfpack. Near side gains the line and dumps into the Trenton zone. Back behind the goal. Burton will stop it. He'll clear it himself. Out to the line. Kept alive by Gergich. Tries to go out in front. Cleared away by Cangelosi. He gets held up trying to move out. Penalty coming up against Gergich. It's touched up by Long Island. So play is stopped. 13:30 left to go in the third period. We're going to play 4-on-4 for the next 6 seconds before Trenton will go on another power play. So Long Island's man advantage ends. They're now 1 for 3 on the power play. I want to thank everyone for joining us out there on IYM Sports Radio. We're live from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey. Face-off will be deep in the Long Island zone to the right of Settlemeyer. Meehan will take the draw, wins it back to Facina. Facina will dump in back behind the goal, deliver from Meehan. He'll reach out to grab it. Trying to skate through there was Zulawaga. Good job knocking it away. Kelly comes in to take it away to the near side. Cut off, though, by Lindstedt. Taken right back by Kelly. Trenton on the power play now. It's going to be Renee. Over to Kelly, swooping in. Kelly out in front. Kelly takes a shot, saved by Settlemeyer. Goes into the corner, and Meehan will try to clear it away. Now in front, Kelly comes out in front, takes a shot. What a save! Rebound comes out in front, goes back to the point. It's going to be Facina. Fakes the shot up ahead for Kelly. Kelly, sharp angle, thrown out in front again, but it's going to be cleared away by Esposito and all the way down. Again, Settlemeyer the difference since he's come into the game. As Trenton could have had a couple more goals. Here comes Trenton the other way. 1:15 remaining on their power play. Facina will try to move in. Facina across for Kasarowski. Fakes the shot, will move in. Takes the shot, now it's going to be a save by Settlemeyer, and then cleared back to the point. Coming in on the drive, and it goes wide. Into the corner, Kelly controls again. Back behind for Rene. Thrown out in front, almost banked on. It's still loose in front. Esposito catches up with it, and he'll backhand all the way down for Long Island. 55 seconds remaining in the power play. Burton with a long pass up ahead. Having to come back to try to touch up is Meehan. Cleared away by Long Island as they kill a little bit more time. 44 seconds remaining in the Trenton power play. Up by a score of 8-1. 12-10 left to go in the third period. Near side, this is Facina. Long pass up ahead, tipped forward by Kelly. Intercepted, but taken right back by Facina. Facina will move in far side. Catches up with it. Throws out in front for Rene. Rene has it. Takes a shot. Saved by Settlemeyer. Rebound. Saved by Settlemeyer. It goes into the corner, and it's going to be cleared down by Long Island. 20 seconds left to go in the Trenton power play. To the near side, trying to move in. This is England. Surrounded, gets the back shot on goal. Save it, and holding on to Settlemeyer as Twining, the left-handed bomb. But Settlemeyer strong since he's come in. He hasn't given up a goal yet. With 11:40 left to go in the third period, 10 seconds left to go in the Trenton power play. Looks like Settlemeyer maybe a little bit shaken up there. A little slow to get back in the crease, kind of doubled over a bit. Looks like he's okay though. Twining will move in. Won by Long Island though. Cut off. Thrown back behind, thrown out in front of Twining. A sharp angle trying to save by Settlemeyer, and he holds on. Stopping play with 11:33 left to go in the third period. 4 seconds remaining on Trenton's fourth power play. This is probably the best power play performance we've seen this weekend from Trenton. They may not score on it. They've only got 4 seconds remaining, but definitely a step up from the rest of the power play opportunities on the weekend. And they're facing a top-notch goaltender in Settlemeyer right now, who is definitely on his game. This could have been a much different game if Settlemeyer would have started. As the face-off will be deep in the Long Island zone. Twining will win it over. Trying to move in is England. Knocked off his stick nicely by Susan. There goes the Trenton power play. They still dig out there, trying to come out in front is Twining. Into the corner. And now to the near side, moving out is Souza. He loses control. Nice pass up ahead for Twining. He'll move in, surrounded now. It's a 4-on-3. Twining moves in, takes a shot. Saved by Settlemeyer. Doesn't know where it is. It's cleared out to Souza. And he'll come the other way. Tip forward for Basmagian. Tips forward to himself, but cut across was Kosiolik. Now to the near side for Hune. Up for England. He'll escape back behind the goal. At least try to. Clear around to the far side for Connor. He'll sky it out to the line, but it's going to be gloved down by Long Island, but then taken away by Hune. He'll come out on the far side. Could be a 2-on-2. Hune will try to break in. Tries to get around Grisanzio. Back behind the goal. Hune, near side corner. Back to the point. Cangelosi throws a cross shot on goal. Saved by Settlemeyer. Another shot through the crease. And that goes all the way through. Settlemeyer once again with some big stops. Grisanzio in the corner. Gets shoved into the corner by Goldstein. Absorbs a 4-on shiver. They dig at it 2-on-2. Goldstein comes out with it. Goldstein thrown right in front. Comes all the way back to the point for Newcomb. Newcomb on the far side. Throws out in front again. Looking for Cangelosi. Looking for the hat trick. Thrown out in front once again. It's still loose. And covered up by Settlemeyer. And Settlemeyer gets knocked down. Play is stopped with 10:17 left to go in the third period. It's an 8-1 Trenton Habs lead. And there are two questions that I have right now. Is what would have happened if Settlemeyer started the game? And then you think, what would have happened if Bell stayed in the game? Settlemeyer has been absolutely fantastic since coming into the game. It's going to be a penalty coming up to Trenton. He's got a slash on that one, and he's being explained. He's getting an explanation there from the referee. We'll see what goes up on the board. Little bit of a long explanation for just a simple 2-minute slash. That's exactly what it is. So Trenton now 0 for 4 on the power play. It's going to be Long Island going on there. Fourth man advantage there, 1 for 3. An opportunity to get back on the board. Back at the point, controlled. Coming in, taking a shot, saved by Burton, and he holds on. Good little wrist shot there from Sam Tefel, but no rebound there by Mark Burton, the Habs netminder. Play is stopped with 10:08 left to go in the third period. 1:52 remaining in the Long Island power play. Toomey to take the draw. He wins it back. Kanye comes over. Tries to get it back for Grisanzio. The pass was in his skates, so he has to race back to avoid the break by Kelly, and Armbruster will just dump it in deep. Cognac on the near side. Up ahead for Siegeldorf. Intercepted by Kelly. He'll move in short-handed. Kelly moves in. Kelly stops, spin, move, and it's knocked off his stick there by Tefel. Tried a little Denny Savard spinorama move, but that allowed Tefel to reach back, and Tefel looks like he's hurt as he comes off. As Watkins controls on the far side. Plenty of room. He'll just clear it off the glove of Kelly. Corsangio will knock it down. He'll try to pass up ahead off the skate of Toomey. Now far side, it'll be Gergich. Long Island, a little trouble breaking this forecheck of Trenton. Taken away by Twining. He'll move in 2-on-2 short-handed. Twining comes in into the circle. Takes a shot. He fans on it. Goes into the corner. Gets it right back. Trying to avoid Gergich. Gergich able to knock it away out to the line. Toomey will tip it forward for Siegeldorf. Siegeldorf will move in 2-on-2. Still on the power play for 50 seconds. He'll dump it in deep. Newcomb will knock it far side. Thrown out in front by Toomey. Nobody there. It's going to be Kelly catching up with it, and he'll slam it all the way down. 8:45 left to go in the third period. 35 seconds remaining in the Long Island power play. As Gergich has it on the far side. Near side, Zuluaga. Pass up ahead, tipped into the neutral zone. Kasarowski will cut it off for Trenton, and he'll dump it right back into the Long Island zone. 15 seconds remaining in the Long Island power play. Cognac with it. Pass across for Gergich. Intercepted by Cangelosi. He can break in. Now it's a pass up ahead for Connor. Breakaway comes in, takes a shot, saved by Settlemyer. Rebound, saved by Settlemyer. And he holds on, stopping play. It was a little 2-on-0 shorthanded for the Trenton Habs. And Settlemyer with two more big saves. With 8:20 left to go in the third period. 3 seconds remaining in the Long Island power play. Face-off will be to the right of Settlemyer. Controlling Zuluaga, clears around to the far side, looking for Esposito, who will control. Comes out to the line and dump into the Trenton zone. Burton will come out back behind. Weissler's right there, though. He has to clear it around to the near side for Connor. Kept in, though, by Zuluaga. He tries to move and take a shot, and it goes wide. Weissler will try to bank it on goal, and a save by Burton. Off the glass and out to center ice. Knife down by Esposito. Nice little sidestep move to control. Being harassed by Kasarowski, he's able to dump into the zone. Facina with it back behind the net. Trying to avoid Weissler, clears to the far side for England. Given away, though, to Lindstadt. Lindstadt trying to make his way out in front, takes a shot that goes well wide. Facina will dump into the corner for Kasarowski. Being harassed there by Weissler. Backhanded forward, Twining will move out 2-on-2. We're back to even strength as Twining will move out. Twining up ahead for Connor. Connor, one of the call-ups from the New Jersey Raiders, goes into the corner. Gergich will cut him off. Gergich pin it to the boards. Being harassed by both Connor and England. Goes back to the point for Kosciolek. Has trouble with it. Weissler able to knock it away and lift it out to center ice. To the near side, this is Zach England. 7:08 left to go in the third period. It's an 8-1 Trenton lead. England will try to move into the corner. Cut off there. A good hit by Zuluaga. And cleared to the near side, Lindstadt. Kept in, though, by Cangelosi. Still at the red line. Correction, the blue line. As it's back by Cangelosi, looking for the hat trick, throws it across, shot on goal. It goes up the side of the goal. As it was Chris Connor looking for his second. Goes back to the point for Hune. Hune takes a shot, blocked out in front. It's still loose, taking at it, and scores! Chris Connor able to find the rebound and slam it home for his second of the game, his second of the season. And with 6:38 left to go in the third period, it's 9-1 Trenton. Big time broken play there. Just a wrist shot came in from the point. And a few players were digging at it along with Settlemyer. And it was Connor able to knock it home to extend the Trenton lead to 8. Face-off control to the near side. Newcomb cuts it off. Battles with a few Long Island players. Escaping out is Basmagian, trying to make his way out in front. Cut off by Watkins as they go into the corner. Basmagian. Now Souza, knocked off his stick by Cangelosi. The near side is going to be Todd Rene. Pass up ahead for Goldstein. Off his skate, tries to follow up. But it's going to be Cameron Billings back behind, giving away to Goldstein. Goldstein into the corner for Cangelosi. Half Rene out in front, gets it to him, and it goes wide. Good setup there, but no finish. As Rene and Settlemyer are tangled up, there may be a penalty coming up. Renee is going to get the cross. No, it's going to be Cangelosi with the cross check. No, referee was pointing past Cangelosi, as he's going to take Nick Souza to the box. So it'll be Trenton going on the power play. For the 5th time, Renee with a shot, and it goes wide. Right off the face-off there as Goldstein controls. Goldstein on the far side, 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Moving in, shot on goal by Goldstein. Stick saved by Settlemyer, doesn't know where it is, and it's cleared around. And almost throwing it on his own net there was Long Island. Another shot comes in, and a save by Settlemyer. And the play is stopped. 5:47 left to go, 3rd period, 9-1 Trenton. The penalty did not go up on the board, so we're not sure exactly how much penalty time is left for Souza. As Settlemyer has gotten some serious pressure on him in this period. At least 16 shots just in this period, and he saved all but one. Watkins at the point will dump into the corner for Austin Meehan. Back behind Armbruster. Now near side for Meehan, has to knife it out of the air. Now back behind Armbruster. Goes through him, far side corner, he catches up with it. Now in the half boards, done back to the point for Newcomb. Now to Armbruster, who'll dump it in deep past Kelly. Crisanzio comes across. Crisanzio trying to kill some more time. Meehan will try to knock it away. Good job by Crisanzio to beat both players. Get some room, and he'll slam it all the way down. 5:10 left to go in the 3rd period. Trenton on the power play. Newcomb. Pass up ahead, looking for Meehan. It was tipped away by Basmagian. Goes all the way down, though. As Crisanzio. It's ridden to the boards by Meehan. Meehan tries to chip out in front. It's going to be cleared away by Basmagian. It'll go all the way down. Burton with it. He'll leave it for Newcomb. Comes dangerously out in front. Almost not lost it to Toomey. The pass up ahead for Austin Meehan. He'll dump into the Long Island zone. Kasarowski tries a sharp angle shot, and it goes off the side of the net. It's going to be easily cleared away by Long Island. Still on the power play, with 4:30 left to go in the 3rd period. Facina, long pass up ahead, tipped away by Toomey. It's going to go all the way down, though. So racing back will be Sam Tefel. And to the near side for Kania. Tries to find some room. It's lifted out to center ice past Facina. Kasarowski now. On the far side, he'll dump in deep. Near side, trying to control, pass across. It's going to be shot on goal there by England. It's going to be deflected and out of play, and that's just as the Long Island player, Souza, comes out of the box. So there goes another Trenton Hab power play. They are 0 for 5 on the game. .403 left to go in the 3rd period. It's a 9-1 Trenton Hab lead. Even though on the big scoreboard it says Titans and Walleye, setting up for tonight's Trenton Titans game against the Toledo Walleye. That's at 4 o'clock. You guys are going to come out to the Sun National Bank Center as Twining tries to make his way out in front. Thrown in front once again and blocked away. Twining has it once again. Tries again to save by Settlemyer. This time he holds on. Stopping play with 3:50 left to go in the 3rd period. Shots on goal in the game, 58. Oh, they're changing it now. It's 59. No, now it's, wow, they're really changing it. It went from 58 to 61 in a blink. So it's 61-19 in favor of the Trenton Habs. As controlling in the corner is Zach England. Gets it over to Twining. Now back behind, back to Twining, out in front, backhand try, and he scores! Able to open up Settlemyer and beat him through the legs. For Twining, that is his 2nd of the game, 8th of the season. And with 3:37 left to go in the 3rd period, it's 10-1 Trenton. Good back and forth play there between Twining and England. Able to give Twining plenty of room to come out in front to give the Trenton Habs the double chilly goal. As Gergich taken away there by Renee. He'll try to break in. Renee chips it on goal, and it goes up the side of the net. As Trenton looking for more. 3:30 left to go in the 3rd period. Back to Cangelosi. Cangelosi has 2. Gets it over for Goldstein. Trying to get it back in front to Cangelosi. Blocked down there by Lindstadt and cleared to the far side. Renee with it. Renee back at the point. All the way across for Cosciolic. Has to receive it on his knees. Throws it out in front. Looking for Goldstein. Through him. Renee has room. Takes a shot and it's deflected wide. Cangelosi tries to chip into the corner, comes back to the point. Cangelosi reaches back to grab it. Cangelosi up ahead for Justin Goldstein. Takes a shot, stick save by Settlemeyer, and it's going to be cleared to center ice. Esposito will try to escape out with it. To the near side, moving in 2-on-2. Pat Esposito knocked away from him by Cosiola. Tries to follow up into the corner. Hit there by Cosiola because they battle. Coming over to help out is Weissler along with Cangelosi. It's cleared to the near side. Now it's going to be Todd Rene. Has some tanglements back behind the play. Nothing called as Rene will gain the line and dump in. Gergich will get there first. Clears it around the near side. Helped into the corner by Goldstein. Gergich will try again. Stopped again by Goldstein. Tries to make his way out in front. Gets it over to Cangelosi. Tries to get it right back to Goldstein. But it's knifed away. And here comes Pat Esposito into the zone 2-on-2. Esposito with a Weissler. Tries to get it out in front. It's covered up by Burton. And play is stopped as falling down out in front there was Weissler, and then lifted on goal after the whistle by Esposito, so absorbs a little bit of a shoulder from Meehan, up by a score of 10-1. Not much is happening right now as far as Trenton doesn't want to take any more chances as far as losing players. They did that late yesterday with a couple of suspensions. Actually, it was 1 by Trenton and 2 by Long Island. As now, right off the faceoff, moving on 2-on-2, Meehan over his skates. He takes himself off sides. Could have been a nice 2-on-2 break, but a little too much stick handling there by the freshman at Penn State University, who's back with the Trenton Habs for a couple games. 2:05 left to go in the third period. Faceoff is down, 1 to the far side. Catching up with it is Brisanzio. Taken away there by Kelly into the corner. Kelly falls down, tries to get out in front for Meehan. Meehan out in front, shot on goal is blocked away as it was Armbruster trying the shot. Shouldered off nicely there by Gonsalves, and here comes Long Island the other way. This is Cameron Billings coming in 3-on-2. Across for Basmagian. Out in front, but it's taken away by Meehan. He's surrounded by Long Island players, but able to still clear out the center ice. Armbruster spins around Souza, but now it's going to be given away. Moving, it's going to be Kelly on the break. Kelly backhand trying, it goes just wide. Armbruster will lift it into the corner. Back behind Billings, harassed there by Kelly. Gets it across for Brisanzio. And lifted out the center ice. Newcomb cuts it off at the red line. Up ahead for Armbruster. He'll just dump it in deep and absorb the check from Nick Souza. Brisanzio back behind the goal. Brisanzio comes out in front. Almost got cut off there by his own player. Almost taken away again by Connor, who's looking for the hat trick. But it's chipped out the center ice and looked right back in. No icing called as Billings controls for the Wolfpack. Taken away into the corner, thrown it in front, shot on goal, and a save by Settlemeyer. As a backhand pass by Connor in front for England. And a quick save by Settlemeyer. Play stopped with 55.4 seconds left to go in the third period. The big scoreboard over center ice says 0-1 for the Titans and Walleye, but it's actually 10-1 in favor of the Habs over the Wolfpack. Long Island is short a man, so Brisanzio will come off the bench. Twining in to take the draw against Toomey. 1 into the corner. Lifted forward off a leg. It's going to be taken over there by Connor. Tries to make his way out in front. Twining comes over to help out. He overskates, knocked off his stick. It's going to be Konyak who's dumping back behind the Long Island zone. The goal, rather. It's going to be Gergich with it. Far side. Trying to clear out. Goes back for Connor. Connor spins to control, getting out in front. Looking for England. But it's taken away by the back step of Konyak. Just up ahead, Toomey. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Kasarowski at center ice for Facina. Tipped into the zone by Zach England out of Middletown, New Jersey. Racing back is Andy Konyak. But back behind, looking for Gergich. Too strong for him. Goes into the corner. 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Toomey will reach in as well. Toomey will grab it. 3 seconds left. Up to center ice for Konyak. And that'll do it. Final score in this one, it's a 10-1 Trenton Habs win over the Long Island Wolfpack. Shots on goal for the third period. For Long Island, 2 shots in the period, game total of 19. For the Trenton Habs, 23 shots on goal, game total of 63. Long Island ends the game 1 for 4 on the power play. Trenton
0 for 5. Here are the goal scorers for the Trenton Habs. 2 goals for Peter Twining, 2 goals for Joe Cangelosi, 2 goals for Chris Connor, single markers by Austin Meehan, Todd Renee, Sean Kasarowski, and Justin Goldstein. Long Island's lone goal scored by number 28, Nick Souza. So Long Island will drop to 8-19 on the season, while Trenton will improve to 18-5-1. Season series is now led 3-1 by the Trenton Habs. We'll let you know that our next Trenton Habs broadcast will be on Sunday, January 8th at 1:20 p.m. from the Dix Hills Arena in Dix Hills, Long Island, New York, as the Habs will visit these same Long Island Wolfpack. Be sure to join us for our next broadcast on Thursday, December 22nd, when we'll be live from the Grundy Arena in Bristol, Pennsylvania, as the Pennsbury High School Falcons will host the Central Bucks East Patriots in the Suburban High School Hockey League interdivisional battle. Face-off for that one scheduled for 7:15 p.m. So our final score today, the Trenton Habs 10, Long Island Wolfpack 1. For all of us here at IYM Sports Radio from the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey, this is Tom Willms saying goodbye, everybody.
The good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good